Good day everyone, I am Janami H. Buaya and I am the last reporter of Lesson 25, Information Disorders. So in source evaluation, Alexander and Tate 1999 proposed a 5 criteria framework that helps in critically evaluating the materials we consume. The criteria are the following: authority, accuracy, objectivity, currency, and coverage. First is authority. Authority is about the author of the information or material gathered from a specific source. This can be a person or an organization. The sponsors, publishers, or broadcasters that distribute the information can determine the authority. It is important to ask the credentials of the source. In addition, we should also question whether it is first-hand or second-hand information. So, ang authority is about na siya sa credibility and qualifications of the author or organization behind ana nga information. And it is also important for us nga i-consider kung kinsa ang nagbuhat or nag-shared ana nga content, including na ang ilahang background, expertise ug ang ilang institutional affiliation. And then, ang source reliability po is nagdepende na siya whether ang information is first-hand or second-hand. First-hand information is mo na siya ang information nga makuha nato directly sa original source or gikan sa isa ka tawo nga siya mismo ang naka-experience ana na event. While ang second-hand information is mao na siya ang information nga gipasa-pasa lang and kanang gi-report sa isa ka tawo nga kanang mag-base lang siya sa kung unsay giingon sa witness sa iyaha or kanang nag-base lang pud siya without nga kanang na-experience niya. According to Rosenstiel, sources information can be classified into 4 categories, and these are the sourceless news, journalist as eyewitness, credentialed experts, and the anonymous sources. So, ang sourceless news is mo ni siya ang mga reports with no clear or named sources. While ang journalist as eyewitness is mo ni siya tong mga journalist nga sila mismo ang naka-witness and then gi-report din nila kung unsa ang ilahang nakita or kung unsa ang ilahang nadungog. While ang credentialed expert is mo ni siya tong mga qualified professionals or specialist in a field nga nga sila'y naghatag og mga informed opinions or facts. And ang anonymous sources pod is mo ni siya ang mga tao nga ginakip nila ang alahang identity for their safety and for their privacy. Second is the accuracy. Accuracy refers to the truthfulness and correctness of information. Evidence is the best way to gauge accuracy of the source. Information must be verified using other sources. In the academe, a peer review process is conducted to ensure that the research papers are factually adhering to publication standards. Media broadcasts undergo the editorial process before release. Grammatical and typographical errors are also indicators of inaccuracy. So, ang accuracy is about ni siya sa kung unsa ka truthful, correct, and reliable sa information. And it involves checking whether ang content is na-support ba siya by evidence and ma-verified ba siya through other credible sources. In academic settings, ang research papers are go through a peer review process to ensure nga ang ilahang findings is factual and ma-meet ang high standards. While in media organization is nagagamit sila og editorial process to check the content before or bago nila gina-publish or gina-broadcast. And even small details like ang grammar or ang spelling errors is can be a sign of an inaccuracy or reduce the source's credibility. So verifying accuracy is very essential for us to avoid misleading information and spreading false information. So third is the objectivity. Objectivity is concerned with the impartial, fair, and disinterested presentation of information. Unbiased view and transparency are being held when presenting stories from different angles, avoiding a one-sided perspective. So, ang objectivity is about ni siya sa kung unsa ka fair, balanced, and unbiased presentation of information. So, ang but pasabot ani is ang the sources does not favor one side over another and instead provides multiple viewpoints to allow the audience to form their own opinions. So, objective information also avoids emotional and persuasive language and maintains transparency in how facts are presented. So, ensuring objectivity helps us to prevent misinformation and support critical thinking by allowing a clearer understanding of the full picture. Fourth is the currency. Currency or timeliness refers to the sensitivity to time and how constantly they can change. Because of rapid developments in science and technology, some findings in the past may be outdated or no longer true at present. Sources must therefore indicate the date of publication and broadcast to avoid misunderstanding of the information context. So, ang currency is about na siya sa kung unsa ka up-to-date sa information. And because of the rapid developments or the fast-changing fields like sa science and technology, ang mga old data or findings may no longer be accurate or relevant. That's why it is important for us to check the date of the publication or release. Like for example, a 2015 article on COVID-19 would be outdated compared to one published in 2023 as our understanding of the virus has evolved over time. And the last is the coverage. Coverage comprises the target audience, the content, and the purpose of the information. It is important to be specific about these things to have clarity and to indicate the context. So, ang coverage is nag-focus na siya sa kung unsa ka kumpleto and ka-appropriate sa information for its intended audience and purpose. And it is also important for us to consider what the content includes, who it's for, and why it was created. For instance, a high school textbook offer basic coverage of history for students while a scholarly journal provides in-depth analysis for researchers. So clear coverage ensures that the content matches the reader's needs and expectations. Media and information literacy. Information comes from various sources such as government agencies, private sectors, and individuals. Academic institutions like schools and universities also produce scholarly information through research and academic discourse. This knowledge contributes to specific innovation and public service. However, with the integration of media and technology, these institutions are also exposed to misinformation. To address this, media and information literacy is essential according to the United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization or UNESCO. It involves the ability to access, evaluate, use, create, and share information critically and ethically across all media formats for active participation in society. So, the media and information literacy is the ability to access, evaluate, use, create, and share information in a critical and ethical way, with information coming from many sources like the government, private sectors, and schools. It is important for us to know which one are reliable because media and technology can spread both facts and misinformation. Being media and information literate helps people think critically, avoid false information, and participate responsibly in our society. In an information literate students, therefore, possess the following characteristic. So there are three categories. First is the category 1, information literacy. Access information efficiently and effectively, evaluate information critically and competently, and uses information accurately and creativity. So in category 1 of information literacy, an information literate students knows how to find information quickly and effectively, judge if it is trustworthy, and use it correctly and creativity. Like for example, when doing a project, the student uses reliable websites and summarize the information in their own words with visuals. So, category 2, independent learning. Pursues information related to personal interest, appreciate literature and other creative expression of information, strive for excellence in information seeking and knowledge generation. So, in independent learning of category 2, us students must look for information out of curiosity or personal interest, enjoy reading books or watching educational videos, and always aims to improve our knowledge. Like for example, a student reads about space exploration just because they're interested, not because it's a part of an assignment. Next is the category 3, social responsibility. It recognizes the importance of information to a democratic society, practices ethical behavior in regard to information and information technology, participate effectively in groups to pursue and generate information. So in category 3, it is all about the students understands the information affects society, respect copyright and avoid plagiarism, and works well with others to find and share information. Like for example, in a group project, the student gives to the sources they use and helps team research and present ideas properly. So the media and information literacy is essential in the information age as it helps individuals critically assess and responsibly use the information they encounter. Academic institutions including schools, teachers, and us students play a vital role in shaping knowledge and must handle information with care to avoid spreading misinformation. Being mindful of the consequences of information use is key to promoting independent learning, social responsibility, and protecting oneself and others from fraudulent or misleading contexts.